problems are small. When you feel 10 feet tall, that's it, that's all, you're in love.
Shannon.
Chad.
Do you have mascara under my eyes?
There it is. Great question. I think
it depends on what we're cooking.
quantity-wise, I think me, only because I cook a little bit more maybe, but I think quality,
Oh.
yeah.
I think I'm pretty funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like
You
weird
say some
funny.
pretty funny shit too, though. Like,
I'm funny, but not as funny as you.
okay,
kind of thing.
I'll take that. I'll take it.
Like a weird funny you are.
Yeah.
I'm older.
I would say you probably.
No kidding.
Would you say me?
Yeah, I was gonna say you for sure. I don't feel like I'm that competitive at all, really.
Well,
I think
neither
my
do I.
competitiveness is just more jokey.
Chad.
Yeah, I do the chores. I do
Chad
the
like
chores.
does the laundry as I take it off my body. Literally, no joke.
I get some great satisfaction out of knowing that every piece of laundry is caught up. Like if I'm gonna have a shower, I'll take my clothes off, throw them in the washing machine, start the washer, go in the shower.
I'd like
caught
you-
up.
you-
I'm caught up. Shannon.
Yeah. But I was not ever until I met you, and then now I snore.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
would
always
say
pretty
me.
quiet. You know, growing up and stuff. I feel like I'm not as much anymore, but definitely the answer to that is Shannon. 100%.
Yeah.
She is like the social butterfly. She's just out there. I love that. That's what I love about her.
You spend the most money on unrealistic things?
Okay, but still spending is spending, right? That's
Fine. I think we're probably even then.
okay. But I would take it maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Only because he has more money than I do.
It's been about 5 months.
Yeah. Yeah. We met on a misty deck of a mutual friend.
Yeah. Last summer, at one of our friends' places, we just were there for a fire, and that's where we met for the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah. I don't know if this is unique for everybody, but for me, I think I get to just be who I am and like totally be who I am. I've done some things. I've done some things that I just can't believe that I've done out loud in front of you, and I would never have done them in front of anybody else. So I just get to like be who I am, like totally who I am.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the things that she's talking about, me being able to take them in stride or just be okay with it, yeah. Just be able to be ourselves with no mask.
Yeah.
I think is the greatest thing, or
Yeah.
what's unique about us, because we're both kind of weirdos.
And I think too, just how quick we clicked, I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And not like a sexual lusty click. It was like an actual like we like to talk to each other.
It was somewhat drawn out. I mean, the
Yeah.
whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
So I have two, 12 and 8.
And I have one daughter that's 6.
I think it worked amazingly well. Actually, I was like, it worked a little too well, I thought. We had, the first time that they hung out, Nix and William kind of had a moment.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh God, this is gonna ruin our relationship. But then they hung out again and everything's been pretty well. And, Mishka and Nix share a room and they like sharing a room and they look forward to seeing each other. It's actually quite amazing.
I think we were both kind of stressed about it. It was definitely something that we put thought into when we got together, was how our kids were going to gel and all of us together. But it's been amazing.
Yeah.
I think we have great kids. We brought up some great
did bring up
humans,
some great
and they're proving that to us
Yeah.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah.
You go first.
Oh, I was just going to say that you have to go first. For me and her, it's kind of a double edge. For me, what annoys me is her brutal honesty, but I really respect that at the same time. Sometimes it can be a little much, but I need that. I mean, it's refreshing at the same time, but also annoying from time to time.
I think what annoys me the most about you is that you are more of a winger and not a planner. When I ask you a question, you're like, I don't really know. It makes me want to like die inside a little because I like literally know what I'm doing next year on this day. So
I've seen the calendar.
I have like 2 calendars, and they are very meticulously planned.
Even when she started spending more time here, like off the start, she made a couple calendars just
left
for
them
here,
there.
just here calendars. And I would sit there when you were gone and look at them. I couldn't decipher that. It was like encrypted or something. I didn't know what. I mean, it sounds weird, and I'm sure lots of people would say it. We don't really fight. I don't know if
if
it's
we
just
usually
because
have
we haven't
something-
been together a long time, but
I think we've definitely dealt with some stuff that people would normally fight about.
we've had some tiffs. To be honest, I think part of it is our exes. I think we're
Like,
both
let's not
pretty good at
consume-
realizing what has happened and
Yeah.
just kind of.
Yeah, like we just
Bring
don't
it
want to
back a
like.
little
Neither of us really like being mad. I can be mad for like 30 minutes max. So like I don't really like to consume my life with that. And I think that you're never really in a bad mood, like ever, which is probably good. Neither of us really like wasting our time on that. So
Yeah,
then we're like,
true.
okay, like
It's
we're
true.
done. Like let's bring this back, and then we'll like
It's nice to get over it and just
talk
be done
about
with
something
it.
different. Yeah. We talk a lot.
We do.
To each other.
Even off the start, we don't do
When we were-
TV. We were
Yeah.
just kind of hanging out and talking and listening to music and just.
we didn't start off as friends.
Yeah.
Like we talked to each other, like we went out for breakfast, we talked to each other about stuff, like we got each other through some stuff. So I think maybe with both of our exes we didn't really have that communication. So
Yeah,
for
I
our
agree.
kids to see that it's something new and it's something that I want my kids to know that is important in a
I think it's made
relationship.
us really strong.
Earlier on in our relationship, we have little time certain days of the week, and we literally were like struggling, like, do you want to talk today or do you want to have sex? Because we only have time for one. And usually talking kind of ruled out.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it
We try
wasn't.
to sneak a little bit in there at the end, but like
It was never just a no-brainer, you know.
yeah, it was
Whereas
like
you
we're
would
just
think
gonna
it would
fuck.
be.
Like
Yeah.
it was like maybe we should talk about some stuff today. There was never really that like lusty period of time where it was like just let's have sex all the time, every day, all the time. Like it was like let's talk about stuff. Yeah, and have sex after. Yes,
I've been told I'm a bit of a helicopter.
a bit of a helicopter.
Like a little bit.
Like you have it over you.
I only have like my one daughter. Maybe that's why. I never looked at myself that way. I think she's kind of made me see that a little bit, and I've tried to pull back from it.
You're getting better.
I think if anything, our difference in parenting styles has maybe helped each other. Well, I don't know if I've helped you.
You have.
But
You have.
hers
I
has
told
helped
you.
me definitely. Just with not being as over top, giving my daughter the independence that I think she needs right now at her age. I think it's been good. I think if anything, your parenting style has helped me or changed mine a
Yeah.
little bit to be better.
As a single parent at one point, remember just waiting for that Friday when my ex took those kids, and I hated that I felt that way. I hated that I was like, yes, thank God they're gone for like a week. I get to like breathe and like I don't have to do everything, and I get to rest and I get to like be myself and maybe have a drink, and now it's like I see how good of a parent you are, and I want to be that parent. Like this is not my weekend with my kids, and I was like, can I have the kids this weekend? You know, it's like I want to be with them more because I think it's because I feel like I've got that backup and I feel like I've got extra help, and I'm not just being spread so thin with. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, please, yeah. No question.
I love that you are so kind and so honest, and you kind of like wear your heart on your sleeve, and something that I do, and I think in this day and age it's really hard to find somebody that actually isn't a player and actually loves like for real. And I love that about you, and you've always been that way. Even when we were friends, like you were always really kind and genuine, and you work hard. Even when I tell you to call in sick, you're like, no, I'm gonna go to work today. I appreciate that, and just you're kind to my kids, like, and right away, like, and William's a bit of a challenge, and I appreciate that you were just like super kind to him. You're like you just respect me, and I really appreciate that. Make me feel pretty, and I don't feel pretty most of the time, so it's nice.
For Shannon, I think the biggest thing was just her her honesty and her ability to draw honesty out of me. I think it's not that I'm like a liar in the past or anything, but I feel like I was never able to just express myself as much as I wanted to. I feel like with Shannon, she brings that out in me. And I really love that. I love the person I've become since I met her, even as a friend. She's changed me for the better, and I definitely appreciate just what she's given me. Confidence, I guess, would be a big thing.
I think bringing our kids together.
I was going to say the same thing. I think what we've created or are still creating right now, this home, our kids, all together.
Making it work.
Yeah. It seems really, as much as it's chaotic with school and work and shifts and soccer and skating and everything, I feel like everything just seems so seamless.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like. I'm proud of that.
I kind of just want to be in the same position.
Yeah. I was right here. I mean, if I was right here in 10 years, I'm a happy guy.
Yeah.
I feel like I've waited a long time for something like this.
Maybe our kids will be like in college and stuff. And
they have grown up and moved that
moved out.
They're not going to be like swinging off the branches out there or anything, but
yeah, like I don't want anything to change.
To put it into like, where it's difficult. Understanding. I think the two of us became friends first, and we just understood each other, and I feel like that's just grown into something amazing. She gives me confidence that I never had before, just because she understands and accepts me for who I am, and I love that.
For me, I think it's different than what I once thought, but I do still think it's like understanding and acceptance and realizing it's not always going to be okay. Like, there's going to be really shitty times, but we need to like understand that we can't just let that overtake us, and just like be there for each other and be patient with each other's feelings and emotions, and understanding that it's not always what you expect, but it's going to be okay at the end.
It's good to have the confidence to know that in those dark times or shitty times that you're still going to have that person.
Yeah, and I think that it's nice
looking
to
at you and
know that you're going to have
you're
going to have my back.
I think we all experience love different ways. And I thought I knew, and I think you always do. I think you always think but then sometimes things change, and you can never just expect anything. And I think that's what love means, that you'll never truly know, but you'll always chase it.
Be who you are. And she's like, the person that can handle you or appreciates you will be out there. You just have to wait for it. And I'm just like,
problems are small and you feel 10 feet tall. That's it, that's all, you're in love.